Guitar School presents a private lesson with Mark Fitchett. The CAGED chords and blues
So
licks.
we're just going to do the CAGED briefly with C7s, right? So the idea is finding a little cliche, idiomatic rhythm riff and maybe a blues riff, right?
Yeah.
So on the C7th, there's a little hammer on the D string, right? Flat, and I go, that's kind of a rhythm riff. There's this bass cliche. BB King spot, so up here, where my first fingers.
On the B string.
Yeah. There's tons of stuff, isn't there? But just there's a couple real obvious ones, right? Then the A, C, A, G, that's where that boogie rhythm power chord thing comes in handy. This bass line. A couple little blues bands. At minor pentatonic, they can overlap with it. There's the ninth chord, which really is kind of out of the C7th area. So we have this cliche. Right? In the G shape, which sucks when you try to just do the whole one, there's this common chord which we've done before. I think Dan may have shown you tonight. This is where it's like an F, but you pull your first finger back. Anyway, that's also the relative major area of the minor pentatonic. So root here, like the number one shape, but it's as I'm thinking of it as C. There's this stuff, boogie rhythm with root on top. Southern rock stuff down there. So in the E shape, well, that's the one you know the best. You can do major and minor, long box, short box. These minor, major.
On the short box.
Short box. Or mix it, long box, short box, Or start with the short box. It goes from a major sound to a minor sound. So we don't need to elaborate on that. Yeah, okay. So that's C, A, the G. And then the last but not least, without the bar, you can do D7th. You can do that. Or there's this. That's part of the extended pattern, Anyways, then it's back up to the C again. So someone could play, you see someone going across the neck, they just pick 2 or 3 notes out of each area. I can call it up C shape, A, G, the E, the D, back to C. You see less vertical in each area. You see less of this. You don't see. Most of the time you see the vertical in those extended patterns or in the number one where you get to go. Anyway, But then, a lot of the other ones is more of 2 or 3 strings, couple, grab a hot spot. And kind of blend it into a seamless whole. If it's minor pentatonic you're dealing with, when I change to the 4 chord I can use the same minor pentatonic, but I'm mixing the minor and the major, like the mixolydian. So when I go to the 4 chord, like I'm on F now. See? I can go F. Like we're in C, right? So the next chord is F. And I go to the F. I'll use the E shape. Ed CAG. D, C. The A. G. Back to the E. So that way you could use chord shapes to reference everything. I can go to the 5. But it all doesn't matter of just grunt work if you just sitting there, okay, G shape, I'm going whatever key.
That's what I do.
And then do the minor over there. Put the pentatonics with the blues scales, with the mixolydians, you know, just so then, and then when you're soloing.
Do that again. So that's G.
G shape. I'll do the.
Do it again. Do it from slow. Do the chord.
Or G7 type, or this little one here like that. And then I'll do the G mixolydian with the flat 7. That's the mixolydian. Then I'll do the major pentatonic. I'll do the minor pentatonic, number 5. So I'll draw from those 3 scales, and the blues scale. The pen minor with the extra, yeah.
That's G shape, but the chord is C.
Well, it's G shape. Yeah, it's all G shape.
It's
You know,
G shape, but you're in the key of C.
Yeah, and I'm using the minor and the major because I'm using the pentatonic, right?
Alright.
And then I'm using the mixolydian, so I'm using major pentatonic, minor pentatonic, blues scale, mixolydian. There's a lot of common notes. The point is, I'm seeing all of those all simultaneously. So when you're soloing, you can grab any one of them.
This is huge. Once
What?
I got a little bit of it, but once you get a full grasp of it, then it makes sense. I don't have a full grasp of it, but
You don't need a full grasp. You just need pieces. You just need to know. Oh, right now I know I can go here, maybe here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have to like know the whole thing top to bottom before you can actually functionally use it.